to the line now on 2nd and 2.
38-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His first touchdown of the new campaign. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one, a deep shot for Rice, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now, Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Play action here. Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
35-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
At the 37-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Philadelphia. Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brings up second down.
Here's Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Room up the sideline to the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's caught by Hunt. And knock him down up beyond the 30. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and long for Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one is caught by Dodson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down. On play action, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That's Goddard in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that first down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's complete. Kylen Granson. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Second and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
First down, Eagles.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. You look underneath here for Barkley.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not, the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, KC.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Left side in the hands of Rice. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half.
2nd down at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4. It is 14-10. Close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt There was contact there. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That's Goedert in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. He's to the 10. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yellow, shake your hot right here.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced outright. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact.
And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And an Eagle first down.
That's Goddard in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Here's Barkley.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
Second down, they need 7. Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down. He get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes back. Moving to his left. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On second down, Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Elijah Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run to the right here with Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
37-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Again, Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First down, Eagles.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
The 3-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. That one, taken in. A.J. Dillon. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran by the Lux Mensa up the highest metric.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Quick throw taken in by Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday. I'll go
from the gun. Here's Patrick. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard
So,
line.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Good shot.
A run with Pacheco. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Go on, Eddie. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Scrambling to his left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Jordan Davis, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Yellow. Go. Easy.
Here's Mahomes. He'll buy time left. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. That's Goddard in motion. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. Now Barkley. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's hard. Still on the move. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Big one here in the 4th quarter. That goes for 58. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.